everybody, this is your boy Chibuike Casimir, aka Igwe Chibike, and we are here for this very exciting and wonderful show. Now, today we have another interesting topic for you. But before then, I have to introduce my wonderful, exciting, intelligent guest. And here with me, I have two gentlemen and one exciting, wonderful, and beautiful lady. Okay, let me start. But I will start with the ladies first this time around. All right. Hunt, introduction yourself for us, please.
My name is Ayomide. Hello, guys.
Yes, Ayomide, our regular sister. She's saying hi to us. And my brother.
My name is Osato.
Mr. Osato, as usual. As I said, leave that name for now. That's it. And I said he's a fine gentleman. Trust me, he's one of the coolest dudes I've ever seen. So please, can you tell us your name, sir?
Hello, everybody. My name is Toby.
Yeah, you see that name? My name is Toby, straight to the point. Doesn't waste time. Even the name gets silent. That is it. All right, so what do we have today? Our topic today is, let us look at our dictionary. Yes, that is it. Okay. Our topic today is the effect of hard drugs on our present generation. I did not say this is our present generation. So I'm going to start with Mr. Toby, the cool dude I told you. So he's going to tell us. So Mr. Toby, when you hear hard drugs, what comes to your mind?
There's so much abuse can do to you negatively. You understand? People are homeless, destitute. People are losing their prospects, their skills, their initiative, just because they've lost themselves to these things.
People have sold their cars because they want to buy those drugs.
Well, someone sold his battery right now. He wants to sell me. No, he has his car. He wants to get a battery, and he sells his battery. Definitely, he will sell his car.
Properties.
You understand? Sell their properties because of drugs.
Can we agree on one thing? I don't want us to disagree. Please. Can we agree that this generation and the old generation, there is no difference when it comes to this drug thing?
There are people, so there's no difference.
There's no difference. There's no difference.
I believe
but
that.
The number
I believe
of
that the
people,
number because there was something she was saying. Do you know that, like back in, there was a lot of loopholes to move drugs even back then compared to now. A lot of loopholes,
But then it's for the rich mostly.
At the time, it was for the rich.
At that time.
I don't know if they will allow me to say this, but I mean, your leader
No.
made a killing.
Move on.
Please, let's
Just move on.
Let's move on.
I did not hear that.
I mean, people have made a fortune.
Sometimes this year, sometimes it years one time.
Just move on.
And I'm glad he came right at the time. I didn't even hear what he said. So that's
people made a fortune from this. There are people who have made a fortune from it. So it has always been a thing. People have been moving and dealing in this thing for a long time. You understand?
Okay. No, it's all right.
And also, even though the government is against it, and then it's like they say you're against it. It's not that there's.
I don't really think this present government is against it actually, because the truth is that if you look at some of these developed countries that say that they are developed, with all due respect, you guys are developed, no problem. Some of them are not really against it actually. Some of them have laws to support this thing. No, Nigeria is Nigeria. You know my Nigeria. Our Nigeria is our Nigeria. We don't do bad things in this country. You know that. We don't support anything evil.
Never.
We don't. So far as it's evil, it does not stand in Nigeria.
And you
Go
can
and
smoke.
ask.
You can smoke on.
If you
online.
think that you can do it in Nigeria, just come out and smoke. You will see what will happen to you. Please, let's continue. Our police, they are the best in hunting wrestlers and the rest of them.
Let's stay at Igbo. Let's just stay at
Just stay at that level.
Igbo
means that's the normal heroin. Just marijuana.
Somebody can come online and then you're smoking weed and no police is coming to come out.
Nigerian police will find you. It's not Nigerian police. It's all those developed police.
Even if they find you and they found you and ask you questions,
you can say it's another
content now.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. See, please. This we are talking about is our Nigerian security operatives are very smart. They cannot come and ask you such thing. It's not these developed countries that.
Why using sarcasm to bring.
What is sarcasm? Now you know what sarcasm is. What do you mean by sarcasm? Please, I know what I'm talking about. Please, our security personnel, they are up to speed. Now we mentioned there are security personnel in the country, Nigeria. Do you think there is anything, how disciplined they are, in that field, because Nigeria have one of the most disciplined security personnel when it comes to, because I see the way they, way they attack, they don't joke with people. Even when you even carry cigar like this, they will catch you.
Where?
If you are driving and you are just walking around and you are...
Is legal.
No, I'm giving you an example. I say, so far as you can roll it, they see you, they will catch you. Because they don't joke with that means no, they don't have tolerance for that, to tell you how disciplined these people are. But I'm just asking you, my wonderful guest now, do you think that they are doing, what they are doing is enough to actually curtail this effect of these drugs on this generation, whether it's now or then?
I don't think they want to do anything about it, because they feel... I think they smoke it too.
Yeah, proof. Don't say something on national TV.
That's why I said allegedly.
Please.
They smoke it too. They are involved. And you know that there are places in Lagos that you are...
Please, if you are mentioning places, mention the place.
They are approved to smoke there. There are places where police will be passing, nothing will happen to you. You can't smoke in that particular place.
Is it the same police that I know, or is it the one you know? Anyway, so...
all these things are, to them, I think for them to, it's not bad to them. So why would it be bad? Why would they pick somebody up if it's not bad to them?
Do you think families are really doing enough?
The father is smoking. I don't understand.
No, in a situation, let's say that let's leave the father that is smoking. Not all fathers are smoking.
No, I'm not saying all. Yeah. I'm just saying...
Or takers.
Situations like that.
I do not want to talk about the situation where the father is an addict and the mother is an addict. Let's leave those ones.
The mother is a user.
What about people
the boy will just be small me. Why can't I just be?
Okay, that one is that is an easy established fact. Take it aside.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the ones that are the mother and the father. They are not anything close to that, and they see their kids turn into this. How far? What do you think caused it?
Well, look at this.
No, don't
look at this now. You're saying all this now.
Society.
It didn't just start. It didn't just start today. Society is decomposing. The family unit is being destroyed. Let me tell you, even though a father and a mother are not users and they have a kid, this kid is exposed to kids who already are
it's
users.
society.
So it's just the society at large.
Brilliant.
Mother and father trying to bring their child in a very cordial, more controlled environment. But this child also has to go out. You can't bring up your child in the house alone.
You can't just
your child has to interact with other peers and other people. So they're exposed to these things.
You know that they are taking this thing. You have to be very, very cautious and careful on how to correct them. If not, you will just end up pushing them outside to go to them.
Okay, that's fine. But, so I have this little story. So this story of this child that has a friend. And when they were kids, this friend of his, when they go to buy snacks, when they are getting ready for school, he opens his bag and there's a lot of snacks in his bag. And every time Baba knows say, man, me and you from the same house come out now. Like, yes, you're basically my neighbor. You can't have this much snacks. What's the secret? And Baba had to tell him the trick he uses to get the snacks. Like he gives this woman a certain amount of money. She turns her back to collect change and Baba puts in the bag. There's a lot of snacks in his bag. And to this child, this is like a game. Wow, this is interesting. So this is the secret why I have a lot of snacks. I would like to get, as children, being inquisitive is every child's number one friend and company. He does the same thing. Now, when the father of that child, mark my word, was very observant about the child, when he notices that the child grows, children will forget easily. That's one thing about children, they forget easily. It runs off. And he's like, what is inside this boy's bag even? He opens it and he sees a whole bunch of biscuits that he had not eaten, because he cannot eat all of them now, you understand? And the father comes and asks him, who owns this? This is not what I gave you. And disciplines that child in a way that child would never try that nonsense again. Now I'm trying to ask you, if the father wasn't observant about that, don't you think that child will take that thing that he started as fun to something else, to a higher level?
Yes. Yes.
So if the father wasn't observant, which is why I'm bringing this topic and I'm bringing this thing back to the parents, to the family. I don't believe that there should be excuses when it comes to family and when it comes to raising children. You should do your own part.
Yeah,
you should be observant, because most families are kind of distracted with this thing they call money. Everybody pursue money, we know. But no one is actually really, like you said something about a child is not only raised by a family, he's raised by the community. That was back then, though.
That's why it should be the case now.
Now it's terrible now, because like I can't even believe that sometimes if Osato's son is here, if back in the day, Osato can leave his son here and say go out and say, because he knows that the uncles are here to look at him. But Osato, the thing out there now is, I don't know if this boy will, you see him, he can't just leave. So that's my point. Are we having observant parents? Are we having parents who are observant, who are actually trying to observe their kids? Or do we have parents that are like, and don't worry, school go teach them, they go learn?
Can I take you back to your story?
Yes, please do.
So you said the dad noticed and saw this in the child's bag, beat him or scold him in a way that he would never forget.
He will never try it.
That is a child that wants to listen.
Okay, you are saying that
there are some kids that even when you start punishing them, that is when they will now start doing it. That is it more than Cain? Yes, the devil is already inside them. That is not because the parents are doing their job.
The father saw these things in his bag, and the first result was to punish the kid, and not have a talk with the kid like, okay, what you're doing is wrong. Maybe the kid had no idea that it's wrong. And this is a mistake that a lot of parents have made, that prevented their kids from opening up to them or talking to them, because when they make mistakes, they fear that they will be beaten or punished or anything. This kid will probably stop telling the father or showing the father what he does outside.
Right.
So when this kid starts using, they will never know that the kid is using, because he doesn't do it in the house. He does it outside. The day the kid is confident enough to start opening up and owning up about this thing, he's far gone, and he doesn't even care anymore, because he knows that if he does this thing, the father is going to beat him. And when this kid cannot take the punishment, he'll be like, beat me now, but I will keep his body.
I think